Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to be testing out Countess Lix. This is of course not my account. This was given by Kevel. Thank you Kevel for giving me your account to test out this champion. And if it's worth it for you guys to go for her, especially if you also have Astralon. We have them both here on this account. So I'll test her out by herself and see what she does, what she provides in the whole team. And then we'll test her out with Astralon just to see on what the two bring together and if you have one and if the other one is worth to go for, especially now that we have the first ever like banner summon in Raid Shadow Legends where 150 shards, 150 ancient shards give you Countess Lix, and it's at least a $200 investment if you want to get her. So first up, let's go over her skills. Her A1 Festering Caress, basically it's a weaken on a 30% chance, 2 hitting attack. Then her A2 applies a decreased speed debuff on all enemies at a 75% chance. It's triple hitting attack, so that will probably like be applied to everyone in those 3 turns without even having any books on. Then time dilation attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing a block cooldown skills. I really like this. And then also decrease the cooldown skills of all ally skills except this champion by 1 turn. And that's a 5-turn cooldown when you fully book her out. Passive removes 1 random debuff from Astralon and this champion at the start of each turn. Only available if Astralon is on the team. This is perfect for some certain dungeons, but also versus enemies that do apply those debuffs, which can be extremely annoying. And Countess Lix can definitely help out Astralon with this. And then Channel Woe, the other passive, fills this champion's turn by 5% by 5% each time an ally receives a debuff. This is also great. It goes along with this one perfectly. So the gearing that we have on her right now is mostly supporting with that speed set and accuracy set, so we can get over 200 accuracy, speed at 195, crit rate at 90, 203 critical damage, and stats at 3000 attack. These are not the best ever stats, but of course these are a good amount of stats to showcase like a mid to end to late game account, not an end game account. So her skills are not maxed out. And then masteries, of course, we have flawless execution and going the support route to get those extra bonuses here. Ideally, I would have gone personally for either Master Hexer or Sniper because she does benefit from those for her A1. So it increases the chance for the weekend, the duration of the weekend, and the same thing with the decreased speed. It increases the chance for the decreased speed since she's not booked, and also the duration of that speed debuff. That's great, especially for dungeons. So for the stats, we have defense percent on the chest plate and a critical rate on the gloves and speed on the boots right there. Ideally, you would have gone for attack percent on the chest plate so that you can benefit from getting that attack boost. Let me see if we do have this on this account. Right, so I changed out that chest plate. I put in an attack percent chest plate just to see what kind of difference we can have with almost 4000 attack and 100% crit rate. A bit under 200% now in critical damage, but let's go and test her out. First of all, by herself and see what she does, let's say in arena. Let's go in arena first. Low gold 4, let's find a team. Like this one. What is our team? So this is our team. Usually, let's replace Folly with her. She's a support, but she does have a nice ability that does a big attack. So a triple hitting attack. I know the multiplier for this is very low, but it's a triple hitting attack. And this one is a single hitting attack with a 7-turn cooldown. This will also be great because she'll be decreasing the cooldown of our skills. So let's see in terms of damage with the defense down from Madame Ceres. What can we do here? So let me see. We'll boost here. Let's put the defense down. So let's try our A3 first. Nice, not bad. A 40,000 crit, and ideally with better gear, this would have been close to 60,000 crit. And then we'll basically almost clean this off, but let's see her A2 next. If she gets a turn. Well, she didn't get a turn, but look at that. So 9,000. Okay. So if you imagine that, 9,000 times 3 wouldn't be that crazy good. Do we have some arena tokens to use? All right, let's test it again against this team and see what we can do. This team does apply a lot of debuffs on us if they do manage to get a turn. Let's apply this defense down. So here, ideally, I would like the auto to be either A3 or A2, but look at that. Block cooldown skills. She also decreased the cooldowns of our teams with that A3, so I really like that for a legendary champion. Look at that. She did her A2 there. I'm liking the block cooldowns, and I like her animations overall. So let's try this team. Of course, these teams are not totally endgame teams, but block cooldown skills is so strong. It's so strong. And now with the introduction of reaction sets, reaction gear, I think block cooldown skills, any kind of crowd control would be, great to have against enemies, which are extremely tanky. So really liking her damage. Let's go and test her out in dungeons. So let's go down. Let me see. Okay, let me not mess this team up. So I'll go Dragon's Lair instead. So let me just remove these. Have her in there, and let's just test out what she can do in terms of boosting a team. I just love the character model, by the way. Okay, about 40,000. I think with 250 critical damage with proper, savage gear, we could see some big numbers there. Look at that triple attack. Wow, that's so good. Triple attack there by 10,000 each. Even with good gear, with like 5 or 6,000 attack, that would have been what, 15,000 at best. Okay, let's see what the defense down on what she can do. But what I love about her kit is the decrease in cooldown. The thing is, she's not booked right now, so that A3 is on a 7-turn cooldown, which is crazy. Her A1 applies the weekend, by the way. So ideally, you would have her to go last between your team. So she would go last, decrease the cooldowns on her A3, which she does on auto, and then that will benefit your whole team. So overall, I think she's good. Block cooldown skills, decrease speed, a weekend, and she also has that utility with Astralon. So next, after this, I'll put Astralon in the team, test him again with her in the arena, and just to see how strong this couple is. But by herself, she looks to be a good champion to get. But of course, the investment of 150 ancient shards is quite big, especially if you're starting out from zero. If you've got some gems saved up, then it's might worth opening those up. Of course, then there's the other argument. We're gonna have the Shadowkin next week. Should you save your shards for that thing and wait release for the brand new champions and open all your stuff there? So do what you want, guys, with your money. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. Is she ever gonna get her A3 back at like a 7 turns cooldown? It's just so long. Here she got her passive worked on because she did. There were some debuffs applied to your team. Max HP champions doing their work. 10,000 there with her A1. Okay, there was the 30,000 crit with her A3. That's the A1 again, the weekend. And then I think Coulthard should have her A3 next turn. There's a triple hit from the A2. The A2 hits as hard as her A1. That's it. But the strong thing about that A2 is that she applies the decreased speed on it. So let's see. Let's put in Astralon in here. Where's Astralon? Instead of Torment, let's put Astralon in there. I want to find teams that apply debuffs. So this team with Gorgo applies a debuff on us. Where's Astralon? Okay, let's see this couple and how strong it is together. So Countess Lix and Astralon, the birds. We remove everything from the enemy team. So Astralon will go here. And ideally you go for the stun on auto. There we go. Nice control there. So here the thing is, on auto, I think she's going to use A3. Let's see. Yeah, she does use A3, block cooldown skills, and the stun. I mean, it's a bit of an overkill. Let's do this. Boom, nice attack. I think she's great to be like a supportive character there for Astralon. Nice. I want to see like a force team and how good she's going to be in a force team. Let's see. Do a reset on that. Okay, Hedgie team Hedgie is going to go against us and apply those debuffs on us. And Countess Lix should remove some of them on our turn. So from Astralon, let's see. She does take a turn. There it is. She cleanses the debuff on Astralon and on herself. One debuff. So she would go with the A3. Big A3. Look at that. Block cooldown skills. There's the stun. Nice. I like how these two go together. That's the thing. I like how the two go together. I don't know where I would use them personally on my own account. But if you don't have something else that cleanses, look at that. It's a nice combo to have. Look at all that damage. I just love the synergy between them together. Okay, there's the A1. Then Astralon should do that. A1 there. Okay. I want to see a Torment team and how we do against a Torment team. Let me do another refresh. There's no Torment here, surprisingly. Yeah, let me try one more. Okay, this one could be annoying. So I'll put this on auto. So if Gurgo takes a turn, okay, we got one stun there. And then the block cooldown skills, we try to do that. And now there's the revive. So the enemy team will go. Okay, Duchess is down. There's the decreased speed. We try to put it. We got a ton of resist here. That's because of the Warlord lead. Okay, so she's dead. And Astralon couldn't get the passive going because she died. So he actually lost his turn because he had the freeze on him. So ideally now, gonna get a revive. No revives. Ooh, it's gonna take a while. Let me see. I mean, there's no way for us to lose this, but I want to see Countess Lix coming back to life. Arbiter might not be booked. Sure. There she is. Okay, there she is. We're back. And I think Astralon is going to get the kill. Okay. I like both of them together. If you have them both together, you want to try something that doesn't have a cleanse, not use an immunity set. I think that's a cool synergy they have that she removes, one debuff when she does take a turn. And him, Astralon, what does he get when she's in the team? So yeah, attacks one enemy 2 times, has a 30% chance of placing the 60% decreased speed debuff. And if she's in the team, she will also use her default skill on his A1. So it's a nice way for them to combo up together. I wonder what kind of thing that you can use. Maybe an all ally attack team. Maybe use Krila, some way like that. Let's go and test Krila with them both together. So here we're strong affinity, obviously, but no, we're neutral affinity here. Totally forgot they're both magic. Thought they were force. Okay. Let me put Krila in here and see what they can do. So Krila will give the all ally attack, and he will go in there with his A1. Then Countess Lix will follow. Let me see. Okay, so there's the decrease. There's a stun. There's a big damage there. We gotta wait one more turn for Krila because she does her A3 on auto. Oh, by the way, the new update is gonna make Krila use her A2 on auto if you want. Well, the not new update, but the quality of life update that's coming soon. Okay. Wow. The all ally attack was just too strong for us to test it. So let's try it on the next wave. Okay. And I'm serves the decreased speed. There's A1 there. The A1 there followed by Astralon. Then Countess Lix does her own again. So I like a combo. Decreased defense by Astralon and then weaken on Countess Lix. Kind of cool together. They apply both of the strong debuffs on them. There's the stun. I think if you have both of them, there's no dungeon that you're gonna have difficulties in, except of course Fire Knight, because you're gonna be weak affinity on Fire Knight 20, which kind of sucks. Just because they're magic, but all the other ones should be that much of an issue. Yeah, I like the combo of the default skills, so that's how it's gonna work. Let me just exit here because I don't think there's gonna be an issue there. Beating the dragon. I like both of them together. Honestly, Countess Lix is a nice champion to have, but should you go for her? Should you just take out your wallet and say, okay, that's it, Perry. I'm gonna stop being a free to play player and finally gonna buy my way to Countess Lix. This might not be the thing that you should do for your account. I think it's a bit overpriced at 150 ancient shard. I think 100 might have been a more reasonable number, since you can actually save for those. Let's say in a good month as a free to play end game account where you are farming Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare at least. So even a free to play can actually farm that eventually. If they're long into the game, they'll be, saving those shards up and they can get her. If not, I think it's an impossible way to get her without actually just summoning shards and getting lucky. What do you think of Countess Lix, guys? What do you think of Countess Lix, guys? And will you actually summon for her? Put it down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. See ya!